Welcome to a new tutorial, and we are on the cabin map. This is actually one of the harder beginner maps I've tried. Obviously we have Quincy, no knowledge and no farming. If you want to use another hero, I would recommend anything that has camo, but because this map is such a tight fit with my tutorial, I wouldn't change it. I can't promise it will work. So I start this tutorial with a tack shooter. I use a tack shooter in a lot of my tutorials. We're taking it to 202 straight off the rip. And this map doesn't have a loop, as you can see, but it's very much made for a tower like a tack shooter, or later like a boomerang 502 like you'll see. Now I do find this map quite hard, and some of the timings are very important, so making sure that you either have the tower before or when I buy it is very important, and I'll tell you about the most important ones. Now that we have the tack shooter, the balloons aren't making it very far, and we can just save up until we have enough money for the boomerang. We're using the boomerang at 202 at the start for leads, but taking it to a 302 before round 28. A lot of damage again, but mainly for the fact that it's in a sort of loop, a semi-loop, and when it gets to 502 it will do a lot of damage. Round 20 is actually very tricky. As you can see, I'm able to get ricochet glaives, but before round 28 we need to get a ninja monkey, and if you get enough money, really you should put a ninja discipline. As you can see, it's quite close here. Now I've had many attempts where it hasn't been that close, it's just depending on if the boomerang can shoot twice or once. Now before the second set, I'd recommend getting 201 on the ninja monkey, as this has no problem, but I have never had a problem with this method and there being any leaks. It should be fine. If there is a leak, you can react quickly and put a dark monkey somewhere at the bottom and then sell it afterwards, but there shouldn't be. I've tried this multiple times. As long as you get it to a ninja discipline, you should be fine. Gearing up for round 40, we get overkill on the tack shooter, and just before round 40 we're going to try and get more glaives on the boomerang. More glaives, if you do not know, is actually one of the best DPS towers in the game. It can hit up to 80 balloons, I'm pretty sure, and with heated rangs it hits each balloon for 2 damage, I believe. So very good for the ceramics that come later and anything that comes out of the Moab. As you can see there, it pretty much washes up. We finish our ninja monkey getting to 301. This is mainly for camo, by the way. I use the ninja monkey for camo all the time, but obviously it's not going to work for ages, and we need to get a 02 village, and that'll be taken to 320 when we get enough money. Now we have all of this, we actually don't have much to do for a while. If you're enjoying the tutorials, subscribe, comment any of your problems, or if you have a problem and you fixed it, comment how you fixed it. You can help some other people, and join the Discord if you have any further questions. It's the easiest place to reach me. It will be getting a few updates recently. I have a friend working that knows a bit more about Discord, and they should be able to add a few more things in that are a bit more interesting. And obviously like the video if this works for you. Finally, with enough money, we're able to get the tack zone. I get it exactly on 24,000 because those 2 Moabs that come out can be a real problem, and I don't want to deal with them, so I make sure to kill them just before they come out. And it has worked for me so far, but if you do let the 2 Moabs come out, it can get a bit techie. I just wouldn't let it happen, and I would focus on killing them earlier. So here is where I had a couple problems when making this tutorial. Now normally I would make sure I get the boomerang upgrade first, but because of the ninja monkey, we actually waste about 3k, and therefore I'm not quick enough to getting a ninja monkey to 520 before the 78 ceramics. So to make sure that that's no problem, we get a ice monkey that's set to 402, a lot of damage to ceramics. So actually, technically what embrittlement does is it means other towers do more damage to the embrittled balloon. So it helps very much with ceramics, and will help with 78, which is one of the harder rounds that we can't get the boomerang for. A quick side note on some of the other boomerang, like I've seen a lot of people not have boomerang maxed out when they have my tutorials. They're like, oh, I can't do it because I don't have boomerang that high level. Get boomerang to high level. Glaive Lord, it's glaives that it throws out one hit ceramics. Like, it's such a good tower. People don't use it that much, and I understand why, because it's 38,000 on Impoppable. But it makes so much money and it's so good for ceramics. You need to level up. Now as we get to round 90, we need to make 3 distinct purchases. Number 1 will be a wizard that has necromancer. This is mainly for some leaks, because you will get some leaks with super cerams getting past the boomerang. So I just make sure it's here. It will save you in a lot of situations, and I don't want there to be a chance where it doesn't work for some people because you had an unlucky roll. The necromancer stops that. We also get wall of fire crossbar. It's very good against ceramics. That's why I get it. Now the next one is alchemist. This is one of the towers you'll see in pretty much every single one of my tutorials. It means that Moabs explode 031. Moabs explode, and a very good tower you should get it. The final one is Mib, and if you see me use tack shooter, you'll see me get Mib, because tack shooter now, there was an upgrade where it doesn't hit leads when it gets tier 5, so I have to get Mib, and it's like a 10k upgrade, but there's not a lot you can do. It's still worth it. Everyone thinks that round 95 is scary. 95 is not scary. 95 is one of them rounds where it's like, if you're not prepared, it will beat you. But the scary round is 98. And 98 has so many ceramic balloons, super cerams, but they come from loads of mobs that come out, that it is so hard to beat, and that's why we're getting super brittle. And it makes Moabs take more damage from towers instead of just balloons. It's very much worth getting. And now, this one is a bit of a rogue shout. I spam, and you also spam, 024 subs. Now, if you want to slow down the game to upgrade them, you can. There is another way to do this. Technically, you can buy a 204 Super Monkey if this doesn't work for you. As you can see, they got quite far there before, but they didn't make it past, and that's because this method works pretty well. I get 3 of them because that's what you can afford, but you could get a 204 Super Monkey and it would also work. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.